Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a collective love reading. It's a timeless reading, which means that anytime that you're watching this video, it can apply. Today we're using the Oracle of Mermaids deck by Lucy Cavendish. I love them. I love them for love readings. I mean, you can use them for any reading, but these are like one of my personal favorites and one of my very first decks of Oracle cards, so I love them. And then for the tarot cards today, we're actually using the Linestrider Tarot by Siolo Thompson. I hope I say that right. Some of my most favorite tarot cards to use as well. They're absolutely like stunning images, so highly recommend both of these decks. But let's get into it. So if you are new to pick a card readings, I'll just give you a quick blurb. I have 4 oracle cards laid out here. You're going to take your time, take a look at each of the cards. I'll put a still in here as well, so that you can pause the video if you need to, just to meditate on them. Some people like to put their hand over each one just to see which one they're drawn to more. If you're drawn to more than one, that's completely fine. You might be able to pick out messages from both cards. There's no right or wrong way to pick. Just follow your intuition on that. So you could be looking at the keys in this case, or the card, whatever you need to do. I'm going to be putting timestamps in the description below so that once you pick the card, you can go to your timestamp. Then you don't have to sit in on the other readings. You can go right to your reading. So what I will do is I'll flip it over. We'll take a look at the oracle card and the meaning behind it, the messages that come through, and then we will do a Celtic Cross tarot spread on each card. If you enjoy the video, please make sure that to like and subscribe so you can see more videos to come. If you resonate with the message, or you have any feedback or suggestions for other videos or other pick-a cards that you'd like me to touch on, please leave a comment down below. And I hope that you enjoy the reading. So we will get right into it. Okay, if you chose card number 1, this is your card here. Take a look. Okay, so this is the yearning card. Longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Okay, so energy that I get from this one could be a couple different scenarios. So one would be if you could just be longing for someone, like not anyone in specific, someone that you haven't met yet. You just have that longing to meet someone, to meet your meant to be, your soulmate. So you have this like yearning to meet that person. It could also be, if you are with someone, it could be that you're either physically distanced right now, or you could just feel like there's an emotional distance between you two, that you're feeling separated from them, maybe on an emotional level. Or it could be, loving someone, maybe you haven't told them, and you're longing for that person that you're not necessarily with, but you know that person. So it could be any of those situations, which, yeah, it's like an undesired separation. Like you don't want to be separated. So, okay, we're gonna pull some cards. There's one right there. So I'm just gonna there's 2 here. The World and 2 of Cups. So we'll see what's on. I'm just shuffling, and we'll just see what other cards come out here. So we're going to look on what's been on your mind. Ooh, I have a flipped over card here. Just flip that back in. Okay, on your mind. Okay, and weighing you down. See what's been weighing you down. Go. And in the immediate past. Looking to see what is in the immediate past for this group. Immediate past. Okay, and then we will look at the immediate future. That was the immediate past was King of Pentacles, so now we're looking for a card for immediate future. This one. Okay, and now we're looking for your energy. That one was 4 cups. Your energy is Page of Wands. And now we're looking for external energy. This could be the other person that we're dealing with in this love reading. Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Hopes and fears. Hopes or fears, I should say. 8 of Swords reversed. And then we'll do 2 outcome cards. I like to do 2 cards for outcome. Queen of Wands in reversed. This one, second one, the Hermit in reverse. Let's see if I can bring this all into the picture here. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. So overall energy on this one is the yearning. Okay, so the situation here, we've got the World. There's the World card there. And then crossing that, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so really interesting. So the World being in the center, right away I get the message that the center of the world. So either the person that you're dealing with, that you're in a relationship with now, or pining for, maybe you haven't let them know yet, you see them as like the center like of your universe right now. And the 2 of Cups is a love card. So that relationship, you view it as the center of the world. And if you don't have it yet, and you're yearning for a relationship, and maybe you haven't met that person yet, I feel like you still feel like that is the center of your world. Like everything is gonna fall into place when you meet that person. There's a lot of belief that this relationship, whether you have it yet or not, is like very deep rooted in you. Like it is what's going to make you happy. which is really interesting, because I personally believe that you have to find that happiness yourself. I mean, maybe this will just add on, like maybe, you know, you find that happiness within, and then this relationship is like a cherry on top, but you definitely see it as like the center of everything. So it's really, yeah, it's interesting. So, okay, so then we've got in the immediate past, the King of Pentacles, and then the immediate future, the Four of Cups. So you could be, I feel like maybe you were very focused on work in the past. That was kind of like you wanted to like conquer that, get like some stability and security. You're focusing on the career aspect, and maybe not paying attention to this aspect. So you could have been neglecting a partner, or if you're looking for love, it could be that you haven't really put that effort into it. You have been more focused on finances and career than looking for love. And then you've got the Four of Cups here, where this is the immediate future. You could be like, your eyes are closed. I'll show you the picture kind of more up close here. So your eyes could be closed to some of the offers of relationships that are coming in, or offers in your relationship, maybe to work on it if you're having difficulty, like you're kind of like ignoring it. You can see the girl in the image here. So she's kind of ignoring. She doesn't see kind of what's in front of her. And this could be the state right now, like what you're in right now. On your mind, you've got the Knight of Cups. It looks like you're waiting for an offer to come in. Like if you haven't met someone, like if you are just wanting a relationship and you don't have one right now, you're just waiting for them to ride in and just like offer it to you. Like you're just, I think that's what you're expecting to happen, instead of opening yourself up. Like you just think it's going to happen. Like they're just going to walk kind of right in, and that's what's on your mind. You're waiting for that to happen. Weighing you down, Three of Pentacles reversed. So Three of Pentacles upright would be like social gathering. It would be parties, celebrations. So being upside down, it could be like you're stagnant right now. You're not. I think that you think the only. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a couple messages right now. So one could be that if you're looking for love, you might feel like you can't find it right now because it's not a social climate right now to go to bars, to go to parties, to be social and meet people. So that's weighing you down. Like I don't think that it's necessarily true. Like obviously, in many places in the world, you cannot go to bars right now. But there's many ways and opportunities to meet people. So you don't want to get that like negative thinking to like hold you down in that area. I think that if you're open to attracting it in, it's going to be attracted in. You can't just wait around. I mean, the image that I'm getting right now is like going to a bar and then just sitting there and waiting for somebody to come and like whisk you away. Like, so because you can't go do that, you feel like that's never going to happen. But that's not reality. But if you're in a relationship, this could be that, like, you're not, like, you could be in a situation right now where you need to go for like a date night, and you think that that's going to help reconnect. Like I just feel like maybe weighing you down could be like lack of fun right now. There's a lot of stress. Like, I mean, it's a stressful time. So it's possible that, like, if you're in a relationship, I mean, there's not a lot of fun happening. Or your relationship might need that kind of playful touch again. That could be what's missing. Maybe things got serious really fast. And you're missing that kind of like fun, playful, like light note. It's pulling you down in the way that you think that you need that to improve the situation here. So it's really interesting. The Page of Wands, this is your energy. So you could be becoming more open right now with the idea of changing things up. You're wanting to learn right now. You could be wanting to learn about the other person. Maybe it's time to open yourself up to dating again. Maybe it's time, if you're in a relationship, to maybe you want to kind of relearn your partner, or learn about them in a different way. But you're definitely open to learning, open to change at the moment. Okay. The Nine of Cups reversed. This is, I'll show you the imagery this way here. This is the other person's energy. What am I getting? I feel like they don't see kind of the problem. So if you're in a relationship, this other person, like, they don't see the problem. They're pretty happy. Like, they're feeling like everything is great. I think that they're feeling very content in the relationship, and I think that they might not even take you completely serious when you are saying that there's a problem, because the way that they're thinking is like everything's fine. If it's someone that you have not met, it could be the person that you're going to meet, or the soulmate, like, he's not riding around looking for someone. He's very content, and I mean, I think that he just has the faith, like it'll happen when it happens. Like, it's very like a nonchalant, secure, confident type of energy. So that's where the other person's at. They're not losing sleep. They're feeling pretty good. The hopes and the fears. 8 of Swords. Okay, so, and it's in reverse. So your fear, I'll show you the card close up. The fear here could be that you're gonna get stuck. Get kind of wrapped up in your own head. The 8 of Swords. I mean, there's almost like a lack of power in this. So in a relationship, it could be like you don't want it to get worse. Like, you just don't want to ruin anything. You might be afraid to say anything because you don't want to kind of rock the boat. Looking for a relationship, it could be that your fear is that maybe you'll lose yourself a little bit, or you yourself might get a bit tangled up. Yeah, that's definitely it's a fear. You just don't want that mixed up type of feeling going into it. And then the outcome card, we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then we've also got the Hermit in reverse. So right off the bat, for the single people out there that are watching this reading, right away I feel like there's going to be a lot of like work that you're going to have to do on yourself, opening up to be able to accept offers that come in. I don't think, I think the energy that I really get on the single side is that you don't want to kind of put in any work. You're just expecting someone to come in and that's just going to be the right person, and then that's it. That's just not how it works. Like I think that you have a lot of work to do on yourself to attract that right person in. And you could be yearning for something that you don't really understand what you're yearning for, because if you think that someone else is going to make you happy, I think that like you're always going to fall disappointed, because you really need to work on yourself. And that's what I'm getting in this reading on the single side of it, because with all the fears and all the ignoring, like you just want like the perfect person to just step forward and like claim you and be like, that one's mine. But that's not how, that's not the foundation that you want. You want to work on yourself, go internally, find out where your blockages could be, and then truly open yourself up. And don't make excuses like I can't go to bars, so I can't meet anyone right now. I mean, I'm very guilty of this, so I completely resonate with this. So, I mean, you need to work on yourself and then just be open, and trust the universe too. Like, do that work. Trust the universe that the right opportunities are going to come your way. But you have a role to play in that plan. The universe gives gifts, but it expects you to do work. Like, you should always be constantly trying to better yourself and find peace with yourself. And it's a really good time to look at your past relationships and look at, what's gone wrong. What type of patterns do I bring into the next relationships? What type of people am I attracting into me? Are these healthy relationships, or are these not healthy relationships? And if there is a pattern, how can I change that to better serve me and the relationship as well? Like, there's terrible people out there that we attract, but there's someone for everyone, and it could just be a clash of those two people. So you don't want to waste other people's time. You don't want to waste your own time. It's best to do that foundation work on yourself, and just being happy attracts people in. And you really can meet someone anywhere. So that's my message for the singles for sure, as far as the outcome. And then with those in a relationship, it's a pretty similar message that I'm getting for my relationship folk here too, because I think that there's a big disconnect between your energy and their energy. So I think that there needs to be some communication going on. And they might be reassuring to, like, they might reassure you, like, everything's fine, and you might be like, well, I'm feeling off. So it's just a matter of having some better communication, because I think that it's a good opportunity for you each to work on yourselves as well, and the relationship. And if it's something that you need to voice and say, like, I need more of this, like, I feel separated from you. It's great that you don't feel that way, but I'm feeling that way, and this is what I need. Like, we might not be able to go out to a restaurant for a date night, but maybe we could go for a walk, or like, you're looking for more playfulness. So find ways that you can do that in the environment that we're in today, and communicate that, because it's definitely, it's all about communication for those situations. I don't think that they're feeling the same way, and you can't expect them to just know how you're feeling. You need to communicate that. So that's my reading for anyone that picked the first card here. So hopefully that resonates with you, and if so, please do comment below. I would love to hear if it resonated or if it didn't. Yeah, and so be sure to like and subscribe as well if you want to see more content. I'm going to be doing a bonus pick a card later on this week as well, on career and finance. So definitely be sure to come back and check that out as well. All right, have a great day. Okay, so if you've picked the second card here, take a look and see what we have is sacrifice. There are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. Okay. Okay, so we'll talk about it as I am shuffling here. Sacrifice. Okay, so Okay, so the first message that I'm getting here is that there's a difference between sacrificing and being given an ultimatum. So somebody could be asking you to sacrifice something right now. But what a sacrifice is willingly and knowingly giving up something that's very sacred to you to make space for something new, which then becomes sacred to you. So, some people say, oh, I sacrificed this for, the better of my relationship. But it's not a sacrifice unless you fully 100% are willing to give it up, and it's for the best. Like, it's not an ultimatum. It's not somebody saying, like, if you love me, you will King of Wands. Not someone saying, like, if you love me, you'll give up this friendship or this career or whatnot. It's something that you willingly do, and that's what makes it sacred. Like, sacred and sacrifice, like, sacred, the word sacred is in sacrifice. Like, it has to be worth it, or you'll not, there'll be so much resentment. I just feel like maybe somebody is giving you an ultimatum, or maybe you're contemplating making a sacrifice of some type to so that you can get somebody or something, or you have made a sacrifice, but maybe it's not sitting so well anymore. Maybe you realize that maybe it wasn't a sacrifice, maybe it was an ultimatum. Really interesting. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so the main energy is the King of Wands upright. Crossing that, we have the Empress reversed. Okay, immediate past, King of Cups. Immediate future, the Nine of Cups reversed. On your mind, the Three of Wands reversed. Weighing you down, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, your energy, the Lovers. Their energy, the Page of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Wands. And the outcome, and I always pull 2 cards for the outcome, we have the Hermit in reverse. Interesting, same outcome card as the first choice there that we did. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's take a look and see. Okay, so the main energy here that we're dealing with, the King of Wands. Okay, this King of Wands is a very like I'm getting like passion. Like this could be you or this could be your partner, but it's like somebody has like so much passion for this, like something new that they're going towards, and it's being crossed by the Empress in reverse. And the Empress is very giving and accommodating and gentle. I feel like the someone is like going like all out there. The other person's kind of just trying to support and do what's asked of them. They want to support this other person, and that could be where they're maybe sacrificing something in it, or feel like they're going to have to sacrifice something for this other person, because one energy is very kind of meek and one is like extremely passionate about something. When we take a look at the recent past, we have the King of Cups. There's a lot of balance in this card, so I think what's happening now is like a new idea that someone's like, or a new like project that someone's working on. And before this project, I think that there was a lot of balance, a lot of harmony in the relationship, and now like there's all this fire on this project, and I feel like the Empress is kind of they're going along with the flow, but it's not their project. They're supporting someone else. The Nine of Cups in reverse. They could be feeling like now with this new project, it's almost like they see the good in it. Like they see like the potential in it. They believe in this person. They having that idea is going to bring like a light to this relationship. Like it's going to, even though this person's feeling like, oh, am I going to have to sacrifice something? At the end of the day, at least in the media, it's going to kind of like light a flame in this relationship that is just full of passion and excitement. So in the short-term future, it's a very good energy happening. But again, kind of on the back burner, there's just like a little bit of unsure about the sacrifice part. And again, sacrifice doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be giving up something sacred for something new, better, that will become sacred. So it's not a bad thing necessarily. But I think that there's definitely one strong energy and then a supporting energy with it in this reading. So I'm not sure where that lies. If maybe you are the with a new project and someone else is supporting you, or vice versa. I don't get a lot of new love type of energy. I feel like this is a relationship that's already established. Now, that being said, it could be a friend that now you're working on a project with, and maybe some romantic feelings will happen. But I feel like it's an established relationship that we're dealing with in this spread. So it could be that you're supporting your partner, or they're supporting you. So, okay, so on your mind, you've got the Three of Wands in reverse. So you're doing a lot of like waiting for your ships to come in. You're looking out, seeing what's coming your way. And it's a constant energy, so it's on your mind quite a bit. Maybe what will come of this project, how things will look differently for you, what things you may have to sacrifice in order to go with the vision. That's definitely on your mind. And then weighing you down, the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is feeling like abundant. So being in the reverse position, you could be worried that this new venture or this new project could impact that financial stability, that like there may be a financial risk involved in this, and that could be the sacrifice too. Whatever that is, that sacrifice, that's what's weighing you down, whether it's financial or not. But and then your energy, the Lover's card. So I mean, this person that you're supporting, or this person that is supporting you, if you're that energy, I mean, you love them. Like there's a lot of love like in this relationship that you want to support them through this. Their energy being the Page of Swords, that's learning something new. So this is like growth and new projects, new ideas. This is, it could be in like the planning stages of it. Maybe someone's just brought up some ideas with you. It's not really an action card as much as it's like a brainstorming type of ideas. So it really could be the other person that is doing this little venture and has all these ideas. Or if it is your project, they could be contributing ideas and on board with you. But they're definitely learning, brainstorming. That's where their focus is on. Okay, so so in the hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is very similar to the Empress energy. It's very loving, caring, compassionate, supportive. Although the Queen of Wands is powerful, like she has that self-power, like she will not be walked all over. She will say no. And so I think that is the hope that, okay, I'm going to support you. I'm okay with giving maybe certain things up, but I will say no when I'm not willing to sacrifice something, or if something doesn't work for me. So that's the hopes and fears there. And then the outcome card. So we've got the Hermit in reversed, same as the first reading actually. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I think that even though it's going to be a bit of a journey, it's not going to be an overnight type of success. There's going to be a lot of work in it, sacrifice and time, effort, support. It is going to be abundant. Like the Seven of Pentacles is a very good card. It means success, prosperity. So I think with it being in the reverse, it doesn't mean the opposite. That's not how I read reversals. So for me, this says that like it is going to be successful. There's just going to be, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a process to get there, but it will be very good and full of abundance. And then the Hermit card in reverse, the Hermit would be working on yourself, internal work. So being in the reverse again, if you're this Empress, you want to be supportive, you want to support the one that you love. And again, with the Lovers, they're all full of ideas, they're passionate, they're going for it, and you want to support that, but you really need to work on owning your power and being that Queen of Wands where you won't get walked over. You won't give up things that you're not ready to give up. So I think that that's where the Hermit is that even though you're working to support this, you really need to learn to kind of step into your power, learn to say no when you need to, because that it will be for the better of the relationship. Some people might be like, well, I'm going to support them no matter what, like I love them, but that can actually be very dangerous to do in the long run, because again, the sacrifice, like you have to make sure that it's something that you're willing to sacrifice, like something that's really important to you, or else you're gonna have all this resentment. So I think like learning how to say no when you need to, learning what is sacred to me and what's not. And that could also go like with sacrifice. If you if someone's saying to you, like maybe you're confiding in a friend and they're like, well, you're going to sacrifice all this for him or her, but really it's not a sacrifice. Like it's not necessarily something that's sacred to you that you'd be giving. Like don't let people get into your head too. Again, like you got to look inside yourself. Like what's important to you? What really matters to you? Are you willing to give up something that really matters, or is it something that it doesn't really matter to you? An example could be like maybe they have a job offer, they want to go, but it entails moving, and someone, maybe a friend, is like, hey, like don't move, like you're sacrificing your life, blah 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 blah. But maybe a move would benefit you. Like that's for you to determine, not someone else. So that's a message that came in at the end that I'll just throw out there. But yeah, really interesting reading. Like there's lots of good news in this, with the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, a really strong relationship. I feel like the relationship that's around this reading is very strong, like very loving. So really interesting. I will say also, if this resonated with you, or if it didn't, I'd love to know below. If you're interested in a career and finance reading, I'm going to be doing one later on this week. So just come back for that for sure. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see what's next. So have a great day. Thanks. Okay, so if you picked the 3rd card, this is your card. Take a look. Okay, so this card is Air. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. That is the card, Air. Okay. Okay, so initially what I'm getting from this one is that you need to take a deep breath. I feel like maybe that there is a wall up. This is a very much you card. Whether you're in a relationship or you're looking for love, like you have some work to do, like on yourself. Because I feel like you have a wall up that you need to believe in yourself maybe a little bit more. I'm getting a lot of like self-confidence. So whether you're in a relationship and you're kind of holding back from somebody because you have a wall up, or you have a wall up and you're not kind of open maybe to new love, but I'm definitely feeling like self-confidence and a wall for sure. Maybe you're afraid to kind of venture into something that is new to you, maybe vulnerability. And this is just like a reminder that you need to take a deep breath and you need to kind of go outside of your comfort zone maybe, because that's where all the good stuff is. Okay, this is too many cards, so I'm just gonna put them back in. Whatever was meant to come out of there will. So we're gonna pull some cards and see if we can get kind of a deeper reading here. Okay, so two more. Okay, so the main energy, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Crossing that, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, and the near past, the Knight of Cups. I'm getting very new relationship here, or beginnings of one. The past, or sorry, this is the near future, sorry, 7 of Swords. Okay, on your mind, the Hangman reversed. and holding you down, or holding you down on your mind, death. Okay, your energy is the Knight of Swords. Their energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Hopes or fears, the Hermit. And the outcome, and I always draw 2 cards for this, we have the Four of Cups. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a really nice deck. Okay, or a nice spread here, because we have a lot of good stuff here. So let's start with the center here. So we have at the center of things the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I was crossed by the Five of Cups. So this could be you're building something, like so the Wheel of Fortune, like upright, is like fortune, good fortune, wish come true, like it's a really, really positive, very good card. In the reverse, the way that I read reversals means that you're building that, you're working towards that. You're not quite there yet, but you're working towards it. But it's being crossed, and this could be what's blocking this from coming around the right way, would be the Five of Cups. And that the Five of Cups really signifies when if you see the card here, shows the owl, you've got 5 eggs here. Oops, sorry, 5 eggs. 3 are broken, 2 are fine. But this is like the mother's like mourning these 3, isn't paying very much attention to these 2. So what this energy tells me is that what's getting in your way of fortune in this relationship is yourself. Like, you're focusing on what you don't have, not what you have. Okay, when we bring in the Air card, and that energy of self-confidence, having a wall up, you could be focusing on maybe some attributes of yourself that you think that your partner wants or a partner would want, and you're focusing on all these things that you don't have, like, and I mean, who knows what it could be. I'm getting a lot of like physical attributes, like that's the message that's coming through to me, but it could be anything really. Like, maybe you think someone would be more attracted to you if you made more money, or were taller or shorter or thinner. So I just feel like that's what's really blocking you from achieving this Wheel of Fortune, because you're focusing on what you don't have. You're not celebrating what you do. And really, when it comes to your body too, like, you only get one. Like, you really should celebrate your body. So if you're always focusing on that negative, like, that's the energy that you're going to give off. Like, and having confidence and finding that self-confidence, it's very attractive to people. So that's definitely like what's blocking this energy, is a confidence thing. And whether you're in a relationship and you're not very confident in it, like, of yourself, or you're not confident in order to meet people, or if it's a new relationship. And I do get a majority of people that might choose this card might be dealing with a new relationship or like in beginnings. And that's where I have this Knight of Cups here. Like, this is an offer of love. This is in the near past. So that's where I'm getting like a new relationship feel, or a rekindling. It could be someone coming back. That happens too. The near future is the Seven of Swords. You're going to be cleaning up a lot of mess after conflict. So the messages that I'm getting through this card right now is that you might be trying to hide parts of you. Maybe, like, you're not confident enough to show it. You're hiding behind a wall. So you're spending quite a lot of time talking out of situations or cleaning up situations. Like, I mean, it could be like you're hiding behind something, like if you're putting a lot of energy into cleaning up unnecessary messes from not having confidence. Like, it could be something simple, like you don't want to like be around someone without like your makeup done or something like that. Like something simple where you're like, and you're putting all this effort into that because you're afraid to be like found out for being something else. But it could also be pretending that maybe you're in a better financial position, and then you're, you know, getting caught in maybe some of the lies, and then having to like make more reason. Like, it's just a lot of like cleanup of like unnecessary energy, and that could be happening right now, or it's like that's the very near future. So hopefully through the end of this, we can help kind of clear up that energy, because it's not a very nice place to be. On your mind, you've got the Hangman in reverse. So the Hangman, this is just being stagnant. This is like not wanting things to change. You're not striving towards it. You're just very comfortable where you are. It being in reversed tells me that on your mind, you're trying to just stay where you are. So maybe things are really good. If it's new, it's the beginning of something, it feels really good, or you're in a good space, on your head, you're just focusing on staying there. That could be a block too from moving forward with someone, because you don't want to be found out. Like, you don't want to put down that wall, whatever that wall is. You just want it to stay the same. You don't want to move forward, even though maybe it's time to move forward in the relationship, because you're feeling unconfident. And yeah, weighing you down, the Death card. So the Death card is all about like regenerating, leaving behind things that no longer serve you, going into opening up to new better serving things. So I feel like you really do want this. Like, this is like weighing you down. Like, I think that you are really feeling this person. Like, you really want to go to the next step with them, but you're not sure about the other side of it. Like, you're scared, like, to go outside of your comfort zone. You're comfortable, and you want more, but you don't want things to change. But in order to, like, everything is a phase. Everything just keeps moving. It's continuous always. So I think that you're just at that wall. But one way to think about it, because these are the mermaid cards, is like you're almost afraid to breathe. Like, you're underwater, you're afraid to breathe. But you're a mermaid, so you can. There's nothing to be afraid of. So, really interesting. Okay, so when we're looking at your energy now, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is interesting. So this is like very fast moving energy, which is interesting because I feel like you're also stagnant. But maybe this is a bit of a distraction. Like, you're just trying to decipher like my messages right now, but on this one, because it counteract, like, I feel like there's like a show that you put on with the Seven of Swords. It's part of like your cleanup. It's like you're really putting a lot of effort into hiding it, so you're always like running around, like you're getting it done, but it's like but it's like running on a treadmill. I think that's the best way to kind of do it. Like you're constantly moving. To try and keep up this appearance. You're trying to always think like 10 steps ahead, but really you're not going anywhere because you're just hanging there. Like the real work, like you shouldn't be putting your energy into this. You should be putting your energy onto you, like your confidence, and be willing to get out of that comfort zone. This is the other person's energy, the Queen of Swords. The really interesting thing about the Queen of Swords is that her head is above the clouds. Like she can see, like she is not phased. She can see very clearly. And it being in the reverse, I'm thinking that this other energy is starting to see through some of this facade. And that could be really panicking you. I think that they're beginning to kind of see you for you. And this is a very loving energy. Like it's to the point, it's clear, it's concise energy, but it's kind. So, and it's gentle because it's a queen. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think it's all in your head, but I think that they're beginning to see some of the cracks. But we'll keep going because I think it's good. So your hopes and fears, the Hermit. This is like spending time with yourself, developing yourself. So I think deep down you know the issue. You might just not know how. Like I think that you know that you need work on this, but you don't know how. And it's just been easier and more comfortable to elude it, almost like just kind of skirt around the issue. But really you do want to fix like the main core issue. So I mean, it's time to work on that, like internally. What is it that's holding you back? What are you afraid of? Because you're dealing with somebody that's very kind. And I think this person will understand. So, and then the outcome card, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So, the Four of Cups, you're missing out on opportunities to deepen this relationship. You've got your eyes closed to it. You're not paying attention to that. You're paying attention to everything else. But if you open your eyes and see that, you know, this other person is going to love who you are or not, and if they don't, then they're not meant for you, and that's okay. And that could also be what this card is saying. Maybe the person that you are in a relationship won't be kind about it, but at the end of the day, like, you don't want to be with that type of person. So I mean, instead of wasting your time, like, you could open your eyes to other opportunities, other people that love you for you, because the outcome of the Ten of Pentacles, that's an amazing card. That's family and love and stability and good health. Like, it's a very positive, happy end of a cycle card. Like, it's the goal, really, when it comes to love relationships. So it's a beautiful outcome, but it's going to be a bit of a journey. But I don't think any of this is news to you. Most of this is in the upright. So it's I think most of it is not going to be news to you. But lots of self-confidence coming through here. Yeah. Learning to be yourself, opening up, take a deep breath of air, and just push through, get outside your comfort zone. You may end up loving it. I know a lot of people, friends of mine, that have pushed themselves out and they love it. They were scared to do it and now they're addicted to doing it. So I think it's nice to go outside your comfort zone. That's where all the great stuff happens. So okay, so if you liked that reading, if it resonated with you, I would love to know down in the comments below. If you're interested in sticking around and seeing more content and more readings, please like and subscribe. I am going to be doing a reading in a few days for career and finance. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe so that and click the bell to be notified of the next reading. And have a wonderful day. Okay, if you picked the fourth card here, this will be your reading. Take a look. Okay, so the card is Farewell to the Moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Very pretty. I love it. Okay. So, right off the bat, I'm getting very similar energy actually to the third card. So if you were between the third and fourth, then you could benefit from both readings, so you might want to watch that one as well. But I feel like there's a lot of power in the moon. Like it controls quite a lot on the world. And I'm feeling like this card is telling that you need to find your power, like courage and confidence and spirituality. I think that you're on a bit of a journey right now. And let's see what comes out. I'm really interested to see like if this is existing relationship or what, but I feel like you are at this point where you are looking for courage and confidence. So whether it's courage to leave something or start something, let's find out. But it's very strong energy, this one. I would say the last reading that I just did on the third option, that one was almost like you're dipping your toe, you're like leaving your comfort zone, whereas this energy to me is like you are like already on this journey and you're feeling very powerful right now. So let's take a look and see what the cards say for this card reading. Okay. The World in reverse. Crossed by the High Priestess. In the near past, 10 of Swords reversed. And the near future, Page of Wands. Okay, on your mind, the Five of Cups. And holding you down on your shoulders, the Queen of Wands. Your energy, the Hanged Man. Their energy, the Knight of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Magician in reverse. And the outcome, and if you don't know me, I pull 2 outcome cards. The King of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Really interesting. So this happened in the last pick a card reading I did also, and I find it so interesting, but the last card that I do seems to have a really good mixture of the other cards. Very similar energy, which is really interesting. Okay, so let's see. Let's read this. Okay, so at the center of it, the World. The World's a powerful card. It can mean travel, but like the message I'm getting is that it's like a journey. Like you're on a journey right now, on your own. Like honestly, like I know that this is a love reading, but like you're on a journey on your own, and it's going to be very, very important for your relationship. Because you're finding your own power right now. Really interesting, and like you're on it. Like that's why it's reversed. You are on this journey. It's mixed with the High Priestess. Knowledge, love, compassion, gentleness, wisdom. Like there's a lot in this card. This isn't working against you. This is working with you. So sometimes in this position, I can read it as something that's in your way, or I could read it as something that's guiding you. And I feel like you are this High Priestess. Like that energy, like I feel is you. You are vibrating on a very high level right now. There's so much energy around you. Like you are focused on bettering yourself. Like it is all over this whole reading. So it's a really, really good, strong energy. In the past, the Ten of Swords, I think for a long time, you felt exhausted. I mean, you felt stabbed in the back. This could be an anxiety, exhaustion, depression. You weren't in the best space, and you decided that you were going to fix that, and that's when you started your journey. Like you didn't want to feel that way anymore. The Page of Wands, you're learning. You're being creative. You're constantly learning. You're dipping your toes into lots of new things. You might be being mentored by someone also, or have found maybe like a tribe or a support system that has similar interests. It's really nice energy, this reading. Like really nice. On your this is coming in strong here. So on your mind, the Five of Cups, you are feeling like maybe you're neglecting some other relationships of yours. I think that you're on such an amazing path, and you are doing all this work to better yourself. And I feel like maybe you're either neglecting in this work. You feel like you're neglecting other relationships, or it could mean that you even like you might be blocked in this journey because you're focusing on the things that you've lost. It's a very sad, mourning type of energy. Like this is what's on your mind. You could be taking the time to honor and mourn the old you. It could be that type of a goodbye. Or you might not be able to get out of your head. Like you're on this journey, but you're in your way because you can't let go. You don't know how to let go of some of these negative things that you're focused on right now. And the Queen of Wands, weighing you down, the Queen of Wands. Really interesting. This energy is very compassionate. but she takes, like, she can't be walked over. So maybe that's on your shoulders too, is that, like, I'm kind of getting like a feeling like maybe you've tried to do this before, um, and you've been almost made to feel selfish. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but I'm getting like that across my face right now. Like, you maybe were called selfish, like, for taking the time to like work on yourself, like, and maybe that's why that's on your mind, like you're gonna neglect or whatnot, but you're not going to back down this time. Like, you have made a commitment to yourself and you are like following that through. Like, honestly, if you pick this card and you are like, I need to know what's going on with me and my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my wife or husband, or when am I going to find love, like, I don't want to disappoint you with a love reading when you're expecting it to be about that, but this reading is very much about you, and the work that you need to do. And you could be coming out of a breakup, or you might have lost someone, and now you need to focus on you. This is like really powerful energy on this reading. Like, okay, the hangman. I would say that typically when I pull this card, it's, stagnant. But in this reading, I actually feel like you are very present. And I actually think that that's something that you've been trying to achieve. You're very present in the moment. You are like in the now. I don't feel that it's stagnant energy. I feel that you are just very present. You're not thinking ahead. You're trying not to think about the past. You're trying to move forward. You're not going fast. You're not pushing. You're just taking the time. You're very present. And I feel very free. Like, this energy is very freeing. Like, it could be a breakup that you felt very trapped in. I'm not sure. But you are like relishing in this time and just like doing it day by day. Their energy, the Knight of Swords. It's very sharp, quick energy. I'm actually gonna pull a clarifying card on this one because like, this reading is very much about you, so I feel like I don't have enough of their energy in this reading to be able to read that properly, because what are they doing? Why are they coming in sharp and fast? Because you're here just like processing things, and this person, like, it's a completely different energy in that card. So let's see, why is the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords, this external energy. See that one. Let's see if it comes out again. 2 more shuffles. If it doesn't pop out, I will choose. Six of Cups reversed. Okay. The Six of Cups, me is the family card. It's in reverse. Family is on hold. Okay, interesting energy. So this might not resonate for everyone, but what I'm getting here is this could be a separation where either your family is on hold or your plans for when that happy family life is on hold. This person is like coming in strong, could be trying to get you back, trying to manipulate you. Knight of Swords can be manipulation, so this could be a manipulative person. This person's like coming in like strong, and you're sitting here trying to kind of figure things out. You've been like exhausted. You've got like sad things on your mind, saying like mourning something. It could be this relationship, but you're standing in your power. Like you are doing this work for yourself. I feel like it's really, really important work that you're doing. It's going to help you navigate this. I'm not saying that this person is manipulative. It can be. Like they're coming in sharp and hard. They could be coming in like, I want you back. I love you, like strong like that. Or they could be coming in more like attacking you, like manipulating you, making you feel bad. Like it could be anything. Like I don't. You'll know in your own situation what that means to you. But someone's coming in hard and heavy, and you are like, take a step back. I'm figuring my stuff out right now. I'm sad about it. I'm trying to get through it, but I'm processing things, and I'm finding my power. I'm finding my compassion. You're trying to see things very clearly and trying to sort out how you feel about things and having the courage to say what you want. Okay. The hopes and fears, the Magician. I think that there's a fear that you're not going to have what you need. Like you feel like you don't have what it takes to get through whatever this is, or to finish out this journey. Like you might not have what it takes, whether it's financial, whether it's guts, power, confidence. That's your fear. And it's also your hope that you do have all those things. So, but you do. Like the Magician means that you have everything that you need. You have all the tools that you need to do the trick. So, that's something that you don't have to stress about. Okay, and then we have the outcome, which is the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So the King of Cups is a very strong relationship card. At the end of this, you're going to have a stronger relationship. Now, is that with this person? It could be. Or it could be with yourself, or it could be someone new. So, for each person, it's going to be different, but there's going to be a strong, positive, loving relationship at the end of it. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. So again, whether it's with this person, whether it's like, okay, we've separated and now we're starting fresh, like a new beginning. It could be a new beginning with someone new. It could be a new beginning with yourself. But it's going to be a very strong, loving relationship. And it's going to be a new start, a fresh start. this cycle, the World is the last card in the major arcana, so it's the end of a cycle, and that's what you're on right now. By the time that you get through this, you're going to be starting a new cycle, a very, very, very good one. So it's a really powerful reading, a really strong one, like energetic wise. But it's definitely because you are finding your power in this. It's beautiful, beautiful reading. So anyways, I hope that that you enjoyed it. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment below. If it didn't, leave a comment below too. I'd love feedback. If you are interested in sticking around, seeing more videos to come, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified of our next videos. I am going to be doing another video this week on career and finance, so be sure to come back and check us out, and follow us on Instagram as well. We do have an Instagram channel where I post weekly messages, and a little bit right now about the retrogrades, things like that. So be sure to subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.